Hi everyone, this is Pat and welcome to Empire Sportsman Outdoors. It's currently the first weekend in March and right now it is Saturday evening and we wanted to take our second expedition out for some winter camping. Last year we were out here up in Jefferson County and it was during the polar vortex and it went down to -38 according to the National Weather Service. So we wanted to try it again this year, make sure it was a little bit warmer, but try and push our own envelope a little bit farther and see what we could do camping out in a bit more snow. Last year we only had about 3 to 6 inches, and this year we had about 2.5 feet up in Jefferson County where we were camping. So we wanted to test our personal limits and see how we could do with setting up camp and getting in there. We actually made it most of the way through the first night, and what we ran into was the amount of physical exertion we had to put out just to simply get all our equipment up to the campsite. And then we had a bucket and we dug out about 2 feet of snow just to set up where our camp would be so we could get in our sleeping area and living quarters. And what we found was it just was a very large amount of physical exertion, and we actually ended up sweating a little bit more than we had initially thought we would. So about 3 in the morning we thought it might be a better idea for us to actually take off and head back for the house. We just wanted to definitely play it better safe than sorry on that one and make sure we walked out of here with all our appendages. But we still made a great day of it. We got out, did some snowshoeing, which was a fantastic day. It hit about 30 today and had plenty of sun. So we definitely still made the most of the daylight and being able to get back out and just enjoy spending time in nature. Even though we had to cut the camping portion a little bit short, we also recognized that the chills from being a little too damp were taking us in the direction of getting sick, and that is definitely one way that we did not want to go. It was definitely a nice learning experience for us, being able to gauge snow and how much we can really get through and how much we can physically fight through and still be dry enough and have enough energy to set up camp like that. It ended up taking us about 3 hours just to set up camp, which included digging through all the snow, shoveling out the portion where the tent was going to be, and then having to dig out the snow to bury the ice stakes and everything. So it was definitely a good learning experience. It definitely was more than a workout just to get everything set up. Even though we had to cut the camping portion a little short, it was still a great weekend. I got to come up to the Watertown area and see Rick, and we still gave it a good solid go. But it was still successful, so we're going to be relaxing nonetheless and celebrating with a couple cigars and a couple cold beers and start planning ahead for our next trip. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please be sure to follow us on Twitter at Empire Sportsman. Follow us on our YouTube page, Empire Sportsman Outdoors. And please visit our website often, www.empiresportsman.com.